Hey coaches, for this video I am going to show you the dumbbell flat flying press. So basically this is a hybrid move between a chest fly and a chest press. So deck step will be at the high setting with a mat on it. But before we even get into the demo, I just want to really kind of show you what we're looking for here on this one. So they're going to grab their weights, lay back, head on the deck step, all the same things they would do in a fly or in a press. And then from here, we're going to bring the arm, so basically from the shoulder to the elbow, it's going to go out just like it would on a fly. But what we're going to do is we're going to have them bend the elbows and come in here. So again, what people probably naturally do when they end up going too heavy. So on a chest fly, would be out here. We're going to bring it in. And then on that chest press, so again, the top half of the move is going to be this fly. Just do this one arm. So what we're looking for is basically that fly movement here, where they're going out. And then the elbow's going to stay right up, or the forearm will stay right above the elbow versus being extended way out here. So right here. And then because of that movement, we're going to be able to go a little bit lower. So on a fly, we would tell them to stop and they would hit that imaginary floor. For this one, they can actually drop that elbow down a little bit. So again, you'll notice that if you were looking at me from the top looking in, it's almost like I'm creating a W here because my elbow is a little bit lower and then you're just kind of in line here and like I said, bringing it back up. So think almost that half press. So what we as coaches will be looking for is that when they go down, this hand should be right above the elbow. So basically, on a regular chest press, we come down here and the weight would be right by the body. Today it's going to be out here again, like I said, so I kind of got this fly chest press hybrid. So here, I'm going to press straight back up, right over the top of that chest again, and let it back up. So as a coach, I'd be looking for, again, arching back, or if any clients said they're feeling their back, again, we got to get that back against the deck step. Number two, watching this, that again, they can bring that elbow a little bit lower than their back. Again, weight is straight out here, so again, not extended out here. So I'm just kind of watching where this weight is in relation to their body and how far out extended it is. And then, last for us coaches, if you have any clients who have any shoulder issues, again, and they're maybe not quite at that place yet with the shoulder mobility, to be able to get those elbows lower than their back, kind of again, like I say, creating that W pattern. What we really be trying to encourage them to is, can they get at least that point where, again, if we had that imaginary floor, can we get there? So again, in that point, that's great. Now again, any client who does have the shoulder mobility and has the ability to get down here, that's better. So again, it's not a matter of, if it's just because I'm so heavy that I can't get that lower, then we'd rather them go a little bit lighter and get that full range of motion. If they have poor shoulder mobility, then we'd like them to stop basically kind of straight out from that shoulder right there. And then again, we've got that kind of fly part here, so the weights kind of come apart and then press back up here to get into that flying press. All right, demoing this for my client. All right guys, so this one here, we're going to do a dumbbell flying press. So what I mean by that is we're going to basically take a chest fly and a chest press, and we're going to put them together. So two for the price of one, really targeting both the chest and the front of our shoulders on this one. So you're going to grab a weight, and what you're going to find, guys, you're probably going to end up maybe one weight lighter than or one weight heavier than what you would do on a traditional fly, but you're going to end up a little bit lighter than what you would do on a chest press. So you're going to grab the weight, you're going to sit right at the very edge of your deck step, so that when we lay back, our head is on the deck step. We're going to press straight up from our chest, and then from here, we're going to start like we would a chest fly. We're going to start by pulling those weights apart. But as we pull them apart, on like a fly, we're going to let the elbows bend. And so we're going to come down. So again, from my shoulder to my elbow, it's basically extended out just like a chest fly, right? A chest fly would have me out here. This one is just going to be bent here like a chest press. So basically, again, that chest fly and that chest press put together. And then I'm going to press it back up. So again, the pushing movement kind of got that like a chest press here, the coming apart here, just like a chest fly, except for letting my elbows bend. Now, because we're letting the elbows bend, we can actually go a little bit lower. So on this one, what I like to do is, when you hit that imaginary floor, if your shoulder lets you, see if you get another inch or so. Again, just getting those elbows a little bit lower than our back, and then pressing back up with control. So again, just stay nice and controlled as we press through. So, coaches, those would be the big things we're looking for. So as we're recommending weights, again, we tend to be, again, air on the lighter side. For this one, again, we want to be in that, the ability to get that weight out and farther from our body. So again, and this is just for us coaches, if I have a client who's going to probably, chest pressing 45, 50, and maybe their chest flying, 20s and stuff, they're going to probably find out that they can do maybe a 25 in this. Like I said, a little bit heavier than the fly, but nowhere near what they can chest press. And the reason they go a little heavier than a traditional fly is just because of that. We're shortening up that lever or that arm, so they don't have to be as far out from that. Same thing, obviously, if you have someone in those lighter weights. If they normally would chest fly, that 10, 12 range, this one they're going to maybe find that 15, 17 range on that one. So more than likely, just again, check your program to see what we're doing for muscle endurance or for hypertrophy. That will give you an idea of what numbers, but just letting you know, gives a general idea. They'll probably end up one weight heavier than what they would do in a regular fly, but nowhere near as heavy as they would in a chest press. This is dumbbell flat flying chest press.